Good morning and guten Morgen, bonjour. I don't know how to say buongiorno. We have a crowd here of doctors who have worked and tested the product, people who will be selling the product, people who have invented it, created it, R&D, marketing, who's done a tremendous job today in a very historical moment of PENTAX Medical.
Our R&D facility in Augsburg was founded 2006. And from the beginning, we concentrated on making camera systems, especially for endoscopy, medical camera systems. We were acquired 2012 by Hoya, which is the mother company of PENTAX Medical. And since 2012, we work very closely together with our colleagues in Japan, in Tokyo, as R&D, as global R&D, as well as our colleagues in the US. And now, that's the reason why we're all here. We have the launch of the first VIVIDEO product, a chip on the tip, nasopharyngoscope. And especially for this product, we set up a lean manufacturing facility in Augsburg. Very prominent, and those are the points I would like to talk about today, is the internal LED, the CMOS sensor technology, the new processor generation which was built for this product, and the improved ergonomics. CMOS sensors is used in a lot of commercial products, mobile phones, cameras, recorders. The benefits of that is a high resolution at a small footprint, and that is exactly the reason why 3mm scope for ENT is the dedicated product for this new technology. High sensitivity, of course it's very cost efficient. That is the reason why for the first time we have a possibility to offer a chip on the tip solution in comparison to a fiber scope. And of course, fast data outputs, which is highly important to have a high resolution image on the monitor. What I would like to show you here is the evolution of our internal ideas, of our internal designs, starting from very first rough drawings over to some concepts, then some mock-up models, and then here the finished product. The finished product with significant electronics inside, LED light source here. Then we have the insertion flexible tube and aluminium body covered with silicone. Feedback from clinical users is highly important, and this is why this product looks like it is. I don't think there's anything like it on the market today.
What we see on a day-to-day basis is that a lot of ENT physicians are still using fiber technology, which is producing, well, compared to video endoscopy, an image quality which is lower. And we think that we can improve the patient care by delivering a higher image quality, the highest image quality possible. So what we want to bring to the market is an endoscope which every ENT physician can use with the majority of his patients, and at the same time have a very good image quality. PENTAX has a very strong competence in bringing insertion tubes to the market, which has exactly the right specifications for the job that it needs to do. We believe that a better image quality will give support of diagnosis. It's more than just having a high image quality. What is also important is to have an integrated HD video recording possibility to capture the images, to capture the videos, and to be able to document. Documentation of your examinations is getting more and more important in these days. And of course, we want to make the technology available to a bigger group of ENT examiners by having a price point which is much closer to fiber endoscopes than we know today, but with an image quality which is at the level of the conventional video endoscopes.
So the use of the videoscope, as I said, this procedure lasts for a good 8 to 15 minutes. The patients, I actually told them, we are using this very new product, and they've had scopes before. Other hospitals within our hospital using normal flexi-scopes, and all the patients that I've used this on found it so much better tolerated. From my point of view, having that hand grip, especially for swallowing, makes a huge difference. The procedure is much less tiresome on your arms, on your hands, and it's much more of a natural, more innate, one of my colleagues was saying, position to be in. It delivered a much clearer picture for both myself, for the team, to be able to show the structures much better. And again, aided the patient's ability. And so I trained lots of therapists and other allied health professionals, and having a clearer quality image is definitely the way forward. To have something that's easier, more comfortable grip is vital.
The patients that we think that this system was very useful are patients with laryngeal disease, and we see the control. Patient comfort was increased respect to other usual endoscope, and colleagues feel that the use was very simple after a few procedures, especially for the different end position. We think that this system was very interesting as a new option for especially from the pre- and post-operative study in patients with the laryngeal disease. In conclusion, we see that the laryngeal exploration in this present case was performed with the VIVIDEO system. This new device gives the advantage of a well-tolerated procedure due to the reduced caliber of the fibroscope and a high quality of the image, as you see before. The possibility to evaluate lesion and emphasize the superficial mucosal vascularization.
So it is not necessary anymore to do an examination on general anesthesia. So the patient gets his diagnosis much earlier than with the examination on a general anesthesia. But the most important thing is what's in it for the patient. He had been irradiated for cancer of the right vocal cord, and now he has a suspicious lesion on his right vocal cord. I performed endoscopy with VIVIDEO system. And as you can see, the image quality is much better. And what you see now is that you don't see something, you see what the diagnosis is. Because when we go through the throat and we go onto the vocal cord, you see that the reddish lesions just are big red vessels, which you can see after radiation. So no suspicious lesion, no general anesthesia, no biopsy, no cancer, and a happy Mr. Smith. So that's what VIVIDEO can bring to the patient, and that's the most important thing, I think. So I think VIVIDEO can change the ENT practice. The image quality is much better than fiber. In patients, examinations and general anesthesia are not necessary anymore. It has easy handling. It's more tolerable because of the small diameter. So I think it's a great system, and I think it will change the ENT practice.